communication message is matching together. This is also very important from the viewpoint of the judges. Then in communication we have a symbolic content. And I give you later some examples for this kind of what it means to have a symbolic content. You say something, but you need something else as well. So this is very, very sensitive, and sometimes it's a very strong tool to express your ideas. Then we have the emotional content, and this is probably the most important thing for design at all, because even if we suppose to be rational, rationality is just a different expression of emotion. So being rational means nothing else than a particular form of being emotional. So whatever we do, we react emotionally to things. And it's very important that design work is very friendly and is in a very attractive emotional mode, so that people really like it on the first sight. This is very important for designers. A kind of self-explanatory quality is also important. It is, if we have to explain the design, what it means, then it's already failed, especially in communication. In communication design, a word must talk for itself. Immediately, we must understand what is the message of it. So if, I know this from many student competitions, then there is a hearing and you can ask the students what was the idea behind it, and then they can explain wonderfully what they had in mind when they did the work. But the problem is, you cannot see it in the work. There is a big difference between what they had in their mind and what they could bring onto the paper. So it's a big difference. And I think this is something that especially students have to learn in the education process, that they can connect the mind with the real world. Very important. And last but not least, there are some areas, not all, but some areas where judges also look for the ecological samples. Of course, not every area in communication design is related to ecological subjects. But there, where we have this, the jury is looking for it. We have one of the famous founders of Pentagram, Kenneth Grange. You know, Pentagram is one of the most successful design companies, very strong in communication design. And Kenneth was, for many, many years, he was a Red Dot judge, and he said, now after 30 years as a judge of many awards, I can say that the Red Dot Award are the toughest and the most valuable judgment. So maybe you can confirm this if you take part. I give you now a short introduction into the judging process of communication design. So we try to find experts for every group, and so designers should only judge work that they understand by themselves, the way they work. And that's why we, for example, for poster design, we have a jury group with poster designers. For web designers, we have a jury group with web designers. So, and all the judges see all the work. There is no prejudging anything. Can we get it to work? It would be terrible. You cannot see the on Apple. So this is we have to restart the whole thing? Okay, good. Yeah. You see, technical equipment can be sometimes very important about the success of something. So make sure that always you use the best quality of technical. Yeah, so far okay. I can also continue. What is this now? the jury worked at the Red Dot Design.
我等一下再说。
Usually design awards are made for designers, and what Red Dot makes it special is that they are able to connect it with a business perspective, and that is unique. And I think the global scale they have achieved nowadays within the Red Dot organization is massively recognized as the highest level.
The amount of entries, which is more than 6,500 by year, and we know that the 5% maximum is awarded. This means something for each designer, and of course, the clients agree. I mean, if a designer is getting an award, probably the client is proud as well, and this is most important.
Every designers like to get a Red Dot award.
The work that we assessed this morning was really inspiring. It showed how communication designers all over the world.
The most important thing is to touch the heart of the juror, because we are also a consumer.
Red Dot is a very objective judging procedure, and you see all the works, and you're free to select the best ones.
I think it's important for even a judging process to have a certain kind of culture. And here there is, I think there is Red Dot.
Red Dot is about inspiring the world in terms of design.
Red Dot is excellent.
The creme de la creme of design awards.
This will be doing it. So far the work of the jury, so you can see all the works are there, and they have to do a very tough job to evaluate everything. Now after we have selected the award with the jury, then we come to our presenting part. And we start the presentation always with the Red Dot Communication Design Gala, and this is a very famous place in the capital of Germany, Berlin. Even Red Dot is located in Essen. We do the awarding ceremony of the communication design in Berlin because the communication community in Berlin is very strong. And I tell you another truth. People love to travel to Berlin, and Essen is sometimes a little bit boring. Essen is very good for industrial designers because our museum is outstanding there. But for communication designers, I think Berlin is a much better thing to go. And that's why we do it in Berlin. And you see this wonderful concert hall where we do the awarding gala. People, even communication designers, even they are a little bit more artistic. They behave different from industrial designers, but they love this traditional place. Then we have, of course, the opportunity